It doesn't say that Allah gave him power. The Quran doesn't say that.
It says Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, God, he's talking to Isa, oh Jesus, by permission of me to make like
To make a bird with clay?
Yeah, by my permission.
By my permission.
This is what I'm telling you.
Now, there's a difference between giving permission and then also giving power or ability. Like, for example, one day you tell one of your daughters, you say, hey, here's permission to drive my car. But she doesn't know how to drive yet.
Right.
She doesn't have the ability to.
Yes.
Right? So just because you gave
They
her...
do nothing.
Exactly.
Even if they have the key.
Exactly. Just because you give your daughter permission, it doesn't mean that you give her the power, the ability to drive.
Yes,
right?
I agree.
So Allah, with Jesus, he gave him permission to create the bird. But it doesn't say that he gave Jesus power to create the bird from clay. Meaning that Jesus already had the power to create the bird, but he only did it when Allah said, okay, you can go ahead and do it with his permission.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. We are again here today with no logic. So he is trying to convince this Muslim that when Allah said that Isa alayhi salam, Jesus created everything he created according to Allah's own permission, he said there is a difference between this permission and the fact that Jesus inherently had the ability to create something, but he was actually waiting for Allah's permission to put that thing on the creation. And we say, he has shot himself on the leg twice, or he has been caught in a trap of double edges. Either way he goes, he will get caught. First of all, we have prophets in the Bible, prophets like Daniel, prophets like Moses, and others who performed miracles, who did things that were beyond human comprehension, and that were far beyond the ability of a human being. They did all of that by God's permission. Not only that, we have Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in Islam, who had so many miracles. He did so many things above human comprehension. He did increase the volume of food. Food that was normally going to be enough for just 2 people, he made it enough for hundreds of people. Water used to gush out in the desert, water gushing out from between his fingers. He performed so many miracles. During the battle of Hunain, or is it the battle of Khaybar, he made the eyes of Ali that almost got blind to see. Until it is narrated in the hadith that the eyes came back as if they never had any problem. So should we also put these prophets in the category of those who can create? If yes, therefore Jesus had no special powers to create. He is just like other prophets. He is just given the ability and the permission, just like Moses was given ability and permission to part the Red Sea.
Just like Elijah and Elisha raised the dead.
And just like the Prophet ﷺ was able to perform similar miracles. If not, then we need a clear proof, first of all, that what Jesus did was not a miracle. Of course, it has to be above a miracle, according to what you believe. So you need to prove. And that brings us to the next point. He shot himself the second time on the leg when he wanted to use the Qur'an to prove all of these claims. And in the same instance, we did not hear him bring either the sayings of the Mufassirin, the well-known Mufassirin in the Qur'an, confirming that it was just a permission given to someone who was ready to create something, which he can never find, of course. Undoubtedly, it proves his lying and dirty mind. Because the message of the Quran as to who is the only creator is very clear. Allah is the only creator, and he has not given the right to any other person to create aside from him. Nothing happens in this world except with his power and permission. He makes it to happen, and he gives the permission for it to happen. So what happened was that Jesus Christ, just like other prophets, performed a normal prophetic miracle by the power and the permission of Allah. Very simple. We leave it right here for today, my dear brothers and sisters. If it's your first time coming to our channel, do wait to subscribe, turn on the notification button, and share this video. May Allah bless you as you do so. Wassalamu alaikum.